Today I want to discuss weird people and their weird behaviors, and we're doing a part 2 because I already have a part 1 on this channel. Go check out the first video I did regarding weird people and their weird behaviors, but we're going to keep it going today. So first I want to show you guys this clip, and then I'm going to come back for my commentary.
I feel that it's not talked about enough how being pretty is not always as sunshine and rainbows. Like, people act weird. People act really, really freaking weird. Every time I'm walking, going on my walk, and there's a couple and I pass a couple, the girl is trying to adjust herself to like make sure her boyfriend isn't looking at me. They start talking really loud. They start, boyfriend, oh my God, I love you, like doing all that. Let's not mention how like she will literally make her boyfriend be rude, you know, and just practically shove you out of the way without saying excuse me because she doesn't want her boyfriend to give you attention. People around you just act weird. That does not make you look good. It does not make you look good that you have your boyfriend being rude to random women because you think that, you know, your boyfriend's giving that girl attention. It reflects that you taught your boyfriend how to be rude. I was going into this coffee shop and there was a couple and the girl saw me coming in behind them. She had her boyfriend close the door behind him, that he wouldn't hold the door open for me. Like, nobody wants your boyfriends. Nobody wants your boyfriend, okay? Just because you feel threatened whenever a pretty girl enters the room doesn't mean that she wants your boyfriend. He's ugly. The amount of times that, you know, there's couples walking down the sidewalk and I'm literally having to step off of the sidewalk just because they decide to pretend that I'm not there and not say excuse me like it's the freaking 1930s. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. So I've gotten to a point where like we will bump into each other. We will bump into each other, okay? We will bump shoulders. We'll do it. We'll do it because I'm not stepping off the sidewalk like it's the freaking 1930s because you're triggered, because you're insecure. I think that they're giving off this vibe like, oh, I'm not bothered by a pretty girl passing me or walking past me, but it's actually making your insecurities be known to everyone else around you that you have a problem, when pretty girls enter the room. You have a problem with pretty girls. I went to Sweet Paris the other day and there was this middle-aged 30-year-old woman, and I feel like I get the most hate from literally older women. I don't know why older women are so jealous, but I literally went to Sweet Paris and this lady saw me exiting because I was about to leave and she really like started walking faster to beat me to the door. Why are you trying to beat me to the door? So weird. Then when she beat me to the door, she let the door close in my face as if to say, I'm not holding the door open for you. Like, she swung it open so aggressively, but then like let it close in my face. Like, that's not cute. Like, you're letting everybody know that you're triggered. You're triggered by other women. I'm basically getting on here to say that when you guys do that, it actually makes the other girl look good. When you act insecure, when you act all protective over your boyfriend, like you're afraid if he looks at another girl, he might leave you for the girl, you are showing everyone your own insecurities. You're putting them on display. Even though you're being rude to people, you're letting them know that they got to you and that you think that that girl's better than you.
So to this creator's point, couples are going to be weird with you. If they're both insecure and both jealous, or maybe the man tends to have a wandering eye, you're going to always feel the performativeness of that couple. If he's a narcissist, he's going to be performative as well. So you'll find that one or both of them are going to be extra kissy, lovey, just very extra with how they show their love to each other. And they're doing that because they want to make you feel uncomfortable. They want you to feel like they're so happy and so in love and so engaged with each other. But they don't realize that them doing that just proves how important and how amazing and how beautiful you are. Because if they didn't see you as a threat, if that man didn't feel something internally when he saw you, they both wouldn't feel the need to do this like kissy, lovey. If you weren't that gorgeous, if you weren't a threat, they wouldn't feel the need to do what they're doing. So the fact that they are doing those things just proves how attractive and beautiful you are to begin with. These people will always look at you and want you to notice them. I've experienced this as well when I was at the gym. I've seen men with their partners at the gym stare me down and watch me and watch me and watch me, and then turn around and like slap their woman's ass in front of me so I can see it, or like wait for me to walk by so that they can do something like pinch her butt or like give her a kiss on the cheek or something to, what, I don't know, make me jealous. And it's like, dude, are you serious right now? Like, if anything, you're showing me that you actually are threatened and insecure and attracted to me even more. Like, you would think that if someone didn't want you to know that they were attracted to you, they would ignore you. Wrong. Insecure, threatened people who find you to be attractive go out of their way for you to see that they are threatened, insecure, or attracted to you. It's very strange. It's like you would think they would hide it, but they can't hide it. Especially if you're exceptionally beautiful. Like, they physically can't not look at you, especially like the men who are just dogs and they're with their women in public and they just are fawning over you when she's not looking, but then want to like love her up and pinch her butt or like hold her hand or kiss her all crazy when you look over. It's very manipulative and fake. And so it's always very telling when people have to overcompensate or perform when a beautiful woman gets around, because it just speaks to how gorgeous that woman is. You know what I'm saying? No one would go out of their way to do certain things if there wasn't a good reason for it. So if you're beautiful, please understand that there's going to be people who react in adverse, strange, weird ways because of how you look and because of your beauty. And you can't really help that, but it does get very annoying, like this creator said. And it's unsettling because it's like you can be minding your business and a man finds you attractive, but he's with his woman and decides to make you uncomfortable by fawning over his woman. So it gets really tricky and it gets really strange. And to her point about older women and how they are very passive aggressive toward beautiful women who are younger, I could not agree more. I've found that a lot of older women can hold a lot of disdain and anger towards beautiful women who are younger, and they will do a lot of passive aggressive stuff to be mean and to kind of flex their power or to just feel better about themselves because they feel insecure. And her analogy with the woman slamming the door, like running to get to the door before her and then making sure that it slams in her face, is just another microaggression from someone who is triggered, insecure, and weird. Think about it. If someone is minding their business like they should be, why the hell would they feel the need to target and single someone out because of how they look, see the trajectory of where they're going, run, hurry up and try to get to the door before them, and then purposely slam it in their face? That's weird. I don't know who, especially an older woman, I don't know who has time for that. Especially at your big prehistoric age, who has time to be singling people out because of how they look and then trying to make them feel bad or trying to inconvenience them? Like, I've experienced that too, ladies. Don't underestimate how far some people will go to inconvenience the beautiful woman. People want to see you have a harder time. They want to see you feel embarrassed, insecure, uncomfortable. You know what I mean? They will go to extreme lengths for you to feel those feelings because they feel those feelings. And it's all about projection. I've had women try to do the similar things, like similar weird behaviors. Like, they would try to, if they see that I'm heading toward a certain thing, they're going to insert themselves into my path to try to get to it first and then pretend like they didn't notice me. Like, oh, so sorry, didn't see you there. You know, and it's like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're weird. I've had situations where people will purposely bump into me or pretend that I bumped into them so that I can apologize to them or acknowledge them. This happened to me one time when I was shopping at Aldi. And I was in the frozen section, and this woman had walked in, this older white woman had walked in. Immediately she saw me and immediately started mean mugging, immediately started grilling me and looking at me like I was crazy. When she saw me, it was like she was lingering around, kind of watching me from far, and then found herself getting closer and closer and closer to me. As she got closer, she found herself looking at the frozen items like I was. And when I had crouched down to pick something up, she claimed that I whacked her with my bag. She literally used the words, "Oh, you whacked me with your bag." And I just looked at her and I was like, no, I didn't. And she was like, yes, he did. Yes, he did. But that's okay. That's okay. And tries to like play it off. And so these are the things that weird people do when they are insecure, when they are jealous, when they are threatened by the beautiful woman. They wouldn't feel the need to do these things if they were secure in themselves or if they knew who they were as individuals. They wouldn't feel the need to do these things if they were secure as individuals, if they loved themselves. Insecure women, and I don't know what it is, but older white women tend to have a thing about me. I don't know what it is. White women in general just tend to be really nasty, and Hispanic women, they tend to just have a lot of hate towards me. And I never give them the time of day. I don't give weird people the time of day. They're weird for a reason. And a lot of times these people are riddled with demonic forces and demonic entities, and I don't care who thinks that that's like overdoing it. I look at everything as spiritual. So if you are having trouble with minding your business, if you are having trouble with keeping your nasty attitude to yourself, if you have a problem with not projecting your insecurities onto other people, you have demonic influence. Sorry, nothing good or godly or holy is troubled in that way. Okay, people of God mind their business and they love themselves and they focus on themselves and they don't project or try to hurt others. People who have disturbances and who are disturbed and weird tend to go out of their way to bother people who are minding their business and vibrating high. That's something I noticed as well. A lot of these people who target beautiful women vibrate very low. They have a very low vibration and they're very low functioning individuals who feed off of negativity and drama and chaos. And my advice to you ladies is please ignore all women who attack you or come after you, or men even who come after you in covert ways to disrupt your peace, to make you feel jealous or insecure, and who just want your attention because they're energy vampires. So ladies, drop down in the comment section, let me know your thoughts down below. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share your stories with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.